Before you burn your boats like the Vikings did, pull your head out of your butt and don't make a stupid decision. Hey guys, Jim Edwards here, and how's that for an opening line? Welcome to another edition of Letting the Chickens Out with Jim. One of the things that people will tell you, good-meaning gurus, or well-meaning gurus, will tell you is you need to be like the Vikings and burn your boat and adopt a all-or-nothing attitude. And that's a great way to really screw yourself. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, oh, and by the way, the chickens are eating, and there they are. So this is kind of turned into walk around the garden with Jim. So here's the thing. When the Vikings burned their boats and they were going to conquer somewhere, they'd actually done a little research. They knew there were villages nearby. They had weapons. They had a battle plan. And they basically knew exactly where they were going to go, exactly who they were going to kill, who they were going to steal from, and they knew that there were resources there that were going to be able to support them. In other words, they had done their market research before they were stupid enough to burn their boats. Now, I'm going to tell you a quick story. I'm going to tell you two quick stories. One is the story of how Jim went from making $100,000 a year to going bankrupt. Jim was a very successful mortgage broker. I was doing really well. I was 22, 23 years old. I was making six figures, had a paid for Acura, was wearing $400 suits. I had my shit together. Now, then I realized really quickly I didn't. I came in contact with an opportunity. It was an MLM company. No cut against MLM. But I decided this was how I was going to get rich. And so I started neglecting my mortgage broker business, and I made some really stupid decisions until finally I said, you know what? I'm going to go all in on this MLM thing. So I quit my job, okay? I quit my job, and I was going to burn my boats. Well, what happened was I got my ass burned up. I didn't make sure that I had my short-term cash flow covered. I didn't make sure that I had enough money in the bank to cover monthly bills, and ended up having to declare bankruptcy. And I had destroyed my reputation in the mortgage business so that I couldn't get that restarted, though I tried to for about 2 years. Then we launched on this odyssey of about 7 years. Now, that was how not to do it. So we fast forward to when I was trying to start my internet business. And I was learning what to do, but I also had a job on the side. And so I made sure that I had enough money to cover. I guess we're going on a walk down the private road with Jim. We've never done that before. Come on, kids. I'll show you the road where I live. So when I got fired from my job in June of 2001, and I didn't have everything going, but I had all of the skills, I had all the tools, but I hadn't put it all together yet. So when I got fired from my job, I knew that I needed to cover my expenses every single month, and I also needed to give myself enough time to be able to work on my business, because it doesn't do you any good if you cover your costs but all your time is taken up. So I was able to cover my costs working a job for a real estate agent 4 hours a day. So she was paying me 25 bucks an hour. So I worked on my business from 4 o'clock in the morning until noon, and then I would get a shower, eat lunch, and then I would go to the office and I would work for her from 1 to 5, Monday through Friday. And so in the course of about 5 months, because I wasn't so stressed about having the money to be able to cover my monthly bills, I was able to focus without being panicked. And then because I had enough time, I was able to work on stuff. And as you may or may not know, that year between September And December of 2001, actually ended up making more money than I had made the previous 4 years combined. So the thing is, people who don't have a vested interest in your life, people who don't know you, and people who are interested in selling books or seminars and stuff will tell you stupid shit like you need to burn your bridges, you need to burn your boats, you need to go just charge headlong into doing stuff, and that's how you end up screwing yourself. So make sure that you have your short-term income covered, that you can pay your bills, that you can put money on the table. But the key is you can't be so comfortable that you won't work on your business. In other words, whether subconsciously, the universe, whatever, I was making enough money to cover everything, but there was nothing left over. So we couldn't go out, we couldn't get new things, we could eat, we had internet access, we had phone, and I knew I had to bust my ass and make it happen. So it was that fine line between comfort and desperation that got me to the point where I could make it happen. So what brought this about is I had a meeting with someone yesterday who is a really nice person, has a great idea, but she's gotten herself into a position where she's acting out of desperation. And when you're acting out of desperation, that's when you make mistakes. That's when you can't focus. That's when you do things that end up being destructive and just all kinds of stuff. So you got to be hungry, but you can't be desperate. So again, just when next time you hear somebody say you need to be like the Vikings and burn your bridges or burn your boats, hey, how about I go set my neighbor's boat on fire and see how much he likes that? Just kidding, not going to do it. I would never set my neighbor's boat on fire. But the thing is, next time you hear some chucklehead say that, just smile and nod your head and think what a dipshit they are, because I'm telling you, that's just ignorance. So anyway, that's Jim. I hope you guys have a great day. I today am working on the bullets for my copywriting secret book funnel. I'm pretty excited. I got the whole story done. I got the hook done. And so now I'm just working on the bullets to get that all squared away. And of course, you know, there's going to be a really cool OTO to go with that because, well, it wouldn't be a book funnel without an amazing OTO. And for those of you who are wondering, I have just walked 1/4 mile with you. Anyway, so everybody have a great day. Again, if you're not a member of the Sales Copywriting Content Marketing Hacks Facebook group, you should be. If you haven't signed up to get on the early bird notification list for the Copywriting Secrets book release, make sure you head on over to copywritingsecrets.com. And I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, and if you like the story and stuff, let me know in the comments down below. Bye.